Your future, Mr. Presley, blazing before you. Recording contracts, television, even Hollywood.
As a filmmaker, I always really admire the way storytellers would take a historical figure and use that historical figure to explore a larger theme.
You know, this is something I ain't never said to nobody before. I believe I can be great too.
Oh, no doubt. But we could be even greater together. But to achieve this, I need to represent you exclusively.
It's only when I found the idea of the Colonel, when I understood more and more about never a Colonel, never a Tom, never a Parker, played by Tom Hanks, that I went, this duality, this relationship between the sail, the cellar, the snowman, and the showman. This is a way in.
I'm gonna show you what the real Elvis is like tonight.
In the research I've done, you find out that young Elvis was the original punk rocker. I mean, this is a kid who at 19, with no precedent, is suddenly famous overnight. He is completely world famous and rich.
He had no idea what he had done.
But also the music, like sometimes I've used the music really classically, like Austin sings the classics. And then you hear Elvis classics. But then I also have cross-referencing with different artists who all come in and help actually be part of the legacy of Elvis.
You ain't nothing but a... Well, since my baby left me.
Some technologies come along and you go like, But Dolby Atmos really does work. And I think that Dolby Atmos for this movie, I think it helps you feel like you're in the audience, like you're at the concert. I think it brings that power to the screen.
We can go on together.
A lot of what you see Elvis is see him in the costume, a spotlight, and just pure black. And that's authentic to the way it looks. So I think that you get a bit more of that in the Dolby when the blacks drop away. The picture is just off the hook. It's kind of 3D without being 3D, if you know what I mean. Like, it has depth, sonic layers, and visual layers. And I make theatrical movies. This movie is meant to be seen in a theater.
Those people ain't gonna change me none.
We as human beings want to go out and be with strangers in a dark room and look up at a story. And when we all laugh, when we all cry together, we know we're not alone. And there's something about that that's primal and fundamental to the human condition. Audiences, they are struck by the man's unbelievable performance, but more importantly, I hope they take away that he was a truly sensitive and caring and spiritual person. He was always trying to mend his heart and his soul, and I think he was trying to bring people together.
Ladies and gentlemen, here's Elvis Presley.